why it is called the leaders are the reader. Yeah, the leaders are the leader. Why? Because when we read somebody's book, when we read about somebody's spectacular performance during his time, their characteristics, their trait, everything, when we conclude, we get to know, wow, these are the these are the status, these are the characteristic trait of such a great leader. So yesterday I was reading a book that is called, I bought that book long ago, but that was somewhere lying in my shelf. I read some of the chapter, but still there left a lot of chapter to be read. So yesterday I started reading for 2 weeks ago. I came across a chapter. The chapter, see, the book is from Mahatma Gandhi biography. Yeah, he that book has been written by Mahatma Gandhi itself. Or in that book, every chapter when I read, I get to know, it means it mesmerized me, it stunned me. Why? Because the situation he's discussing about all circumstances, how he has handled, it's amazing. That is why when we read a book, we come across a lot of idea, lot of a story, scenario that teaches us how the people they were able to be great, or why the world salute these people, admire these people. Why? Okay, so it was in the third chapter of third section of the book, when Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa with his family. See, before that he had already gone there, but what I'm talking about, when he reached with his family. So why he was going there? The intention was to help Indian indenture. Indenture, what it means, when you go somewhere to work, you get a sign with your owner, with your master, that you will not go anywhere within that period. It's kinds of bound. So you sign a bond for 5 years, 10 years. So these people used to be considered indentured in South Africa. But the people were being mistreated. There was no respect, there was no sympathy for these people, for the Indian. So when Mahatma Gandhi went first time or second time, he came across these all situation, pathetic condition, where he realized the people are in really desperate condition. They must need some improvement in the system that is being followed by the government of South Africa. So when he came back to India after staying a few months, he came across many people contact. He asked people to come with him to the South Africa to help Indian community, but nobody agreed. If somebody agreed at the time of the planned tour, they denied to go. Anyway, finally, Mahatma Gandhi with his family decided to go, or he went. So once he went to South Africa, because in India, when Mahatma Gandhi came to India for the purpose of taking another leader, some methodology to fight against the system of South Africa. So there was some article he published in India to try to gather people, try to inform people, try to shed a light on the situation of the people of the Indian. They are living in South Africa as an indentured. Or these all article was popular. So these all article basically by read by South African people also. So the South African people, the white people, they were really furious about the situation that Mahatma Gandhi created in India. But again, the intention was not something against South Africa. The intention was to just bring these people situation in light, so that people may understand what kinds of problem they are facing, the people they are living in South Africa. So these all events somewhere, when the South African people read, they were furious. They got pissed off of Mahatma Gandhi. So finally, when Mahatma Gandhi went again to South Africa, those people were waiting to combat him, to fight with him, to give a great lesson to Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because they were not wanting their discrimination. they feel, actually it was not discrimination, it was not criticism, but they feel in that way. Anyway, so finally when Mahatma Gandhi went to the South Africa, so at the time there was some plague. The plague is a disease that spread people to people. So at the time when somebody was going somewhere in the ship, there used to be quarantine. Quarantine, you must be aware when Corona hit. We all know quarantine means people, if there is some doubt, so you have to spend time somewhere in isolation up to a certain time. So that time it was plague. So the plague intensity was up to 23 days, I think so. So once he reached over there, it was, I think, few days left. I believe he reached in 23 days or 20 days. So he has to miss that that ship needed to be in the rest so that nobody can go out until the period approach, I think 23 days. Or anyway, it was already, the message was already broke out, unfolded in South Africa, that the Gandhi has arrived, and the people were waiting to give him a great lesson. That they were angry, they were furious by the statement that Mahatma Gandhi shared in the article in India. Anyway, when he read, he got a message that the people are not happy. So there may be a horrible consequence. So be alert and don't come in the daytime. The message come to Mahatma Gandhi that don't come in the daytime. Once let it be dusk, then come to the Rustamji house. Yeah, Rustamji were living there, so there he wanted to go. And then what happened? Some of his friend, he came and he said, "Not a problem. There is no such situation now. Everybody is calm. It was there, but now everything is settled down." Now, okay, Mahatma Gandhi could not have disagreed, so he decided. But the plan was his son, I mean children or wife, will go with other people, and the Mahatma Gandhi will go walking. So it was decided, pre-decided, as by plan, it happened. Now all their family went with other people by some cartage or some blue card, but Mahatma Gandhi and one of his friends who came to receive him, both were going there. And what happened? Then people were already waiting to pounce upon him, to take a revenge. They were holding grudges. They were harboring grudges against Mahatma Gandhi. So they all were waiting over there. Now, as Mahatma Gandhi assured means when you come onto the bank of river or bank of sea. So when he assured, when he took a step, after walking a few minutes, people starts gathering and they said, "Hey, Gandhi, Gandhi, Gandhi." It means they started hailing, they started resounding the sound. So all people, they were not happy. All South African nation people, they were not happy. They started swelling. Swelling means a lot of people started getting at the place, or within a few minutes, because he was with his friend, so they uh, hold, they caught a hold on his friend and separated. And now people snatched his turban, snatched it away, and started pelting him with a stone, brick bat, rotten tomato, eggs, and then somebody started kicking him out, battering him. Battering means kick again and again. So somebody started battering him. Or what happened? Then he started losing his breath because it was situation was so grave, desperate. So finally, the Gandhi tried to stable. He hold the grill of somebody's house door or tried to manage. Meanwhile, some of the superintendent, the police officer, she knows Mahatma Gandhi. She was crossing, fortunately, by the way, by that path, and she rushed to there. She tried to intervene. She tried to save him. Meanwhile, some Indian saw that scene, saw that all drama. He approached. He ran away to the police station and informed to the superintendent. And that superintendent came with the all force. He ringed him. Ring means he just barricaded him to save him. Or he advised Gandhi to come to police station. Why? Because in the police station he will remain safe. Nobody will harm him. But he denied. He said, no, I'll go to Rustamji house. And finally, the all police escorted him to the Rustamji house. He went there, and what happened? All the crowd, the mob, they were stubborn, right? They were adamant with their decision. They were not ready to leave him. So they all swelled, gathered near Rustamji house. It was not completely night. And what happened then? Because Mahatma Gandhi doesn't want, did not want to stay in the police station. So at least police were there, but the crowd seems like to be uncontrollable. The flood of people were there. So finally, the police, the superintendent sent him a message. Please, Gandhi, if you want to save your friend, I mean Rustamji property, as well as your family's life, please accept my suggestion and come to the police station. But you need to come in disguise. So finally, two of the police went there, or they help him, they disguise, they wrap some scarf, change their face, and came to the police station. Now superintendent went to the crowd, he unfolded, he broke that news that Gandhi is not here. Gandhi is already in police station. If you want, if you are not sure, send two of your representatives with me, with police, to check. If you find Gandhi, you can take with you. I'll allow you. If you don't, go to your home. So same thing happened when people went there. Gandhi was not there. So ultimately people were again with the anger mode. They were furious. Finally they went home. Gandhi came to the police station. See why I'm narrating this. Now this is turning point. Then what happened? The police superintendent, they asked Gandhi, can you identify some of your assailant? Assailant meant the people they attacked on that. They bruised him badly. Can you identify so that we can take an action against him? But Gandhi, see, this is the turning point. Again and again, I'm emphasizing here. I'm stressing here. The Gandhi didn't told, no, what will happen even if I found two or three of them, the silent, what will happen them? Let that be. Just forget it, because ultimately by the passing time they will get to realize that it was misconception, that somewhere instilled rage in their mind, or they were furious, they were anger, they started hitting to me, battering me. Later on they all will understand that it was their mistake. That is called the leader mindset. All body bruise, pain, desperate condition, situation, but still the person is not gonna take any revenge. No such mindset he had, or he said not to do that thing. It happened later on. The all things what Gandhi had thought, it happened. But see, that is called the leader mindset. If you want to be something, we have to be a hard endurance in our mind. We should not get irritated immediately. We should not come onto the conclusion immediately. So why these people like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, these all people are considered to be a great leader? Not because they did a small thing, they did a great thing. It wasn't a small incident that I shared now, but there are a lot of incidents that you will come across when you read such book. And that is why do I recommend reading such book? This is the reason that we always must read or come against the conclusion that why people are great and what all characteristic we must follow, not at least all, but something we can persuade. So guys, today again sun has risen, or it's white day now, it's a sunny day, or I believe it remains sunny day. It will remain sunny day. So guys, don't stop speaking whatever comes in your mind. See what I did now today. I had nothing to say. I thought what to say, same thing, walking, waking up. So I thought what I read yesterday, just narrate that. It was not that all the story was in my mind, line by line, but whatever I was able to produce, I was able to speak, I did that. And that is called a speaking. It's not rocket science, but you have to be ensured that whatever you know, you are able to speak every day I come across these statements. Why? Because these statements are pure. It works great once you want to speak. So thank you. Don't stop your journey when it comes to how to be great communicator, how to communicate in English well. Keep speaking. One day will become a spontaneous. So thank you and bye bye. See you tomorrow. It's Saturday. I believe most of the people they don't want to go to office. They will enjoy at home. Take your rest, but don't stop instilling good value in your mind that will help you all the life. Thank you and bye bye.